How to install HardStop Decorative Protection Panels. This video will explain how to install HardStop Protection Panels by Formica Group. Full installation guidelines are available on formicadocs.info. Formica Group recommends 2 people for HardStop panel installation. This product contains fiberglass. Follow all safety and personal protection guidelines noted in the HardStop safety data sheet on formicadocs.info. HardStop panels need to acclimate a minimum of 72 hours before installation. Upon receipt, inspect both sides for any visible defects. Store the panels indoors on a flat, dry surface in the area where they'll be installed. Never store panels directly on the floor or concrete. The conditions for acclimation and storage must be 65 to 75 degrees Fahrenheit and 35 to 50% humidity. The area must be environmentally controlled with the permanent HVAC system operational. HardStop panels should be applied to minimum level 3 finished, non-painted drywall. Only standard white board drywall is accepted. Painted or primed finished drywall must be sanded prior to installation, as noted in the installation guide. This excludes all other gypsum products, including but not limited to green board and blue board, concrete block, brick, poured concrete, metal, ceramic tile, plywood, MDF, particle board, cement board, etc. Installations are only approved if recommended application methods in the installation guide are followed. In this video, we'll demonstrate a non-painted drywall installation. Begin the install by making sure the wall surface is flat. Clean the surface thoroughly to remove all loose particles and dirt. Keep in mind that panel seams must be offset from the substrate joints. Always start with a centerline measurement to ensure a balanced installation. Establish the wall level line and cut the trim to size. All panel raw edges should be covered by trim or finished with 100% silicone if not using trim. There are 4 trim profiles available for HardStop. Refer to formica.com to view trim options. Miter the trim corners and notch the vertical trim back so they fit flush when joining vertical and horizontal trim pieces. Use GE Supreme Silicone Clear Adhesive to install the top end cap to the wall. Use a pneumatic nailer to put 16 to 18 gauge 1-inch nails into the bottom flange of the trim. Turn the first panel so the back side, the side without stickers, is up, and cut the first panel to fit. When using a circular saw, always cut the HardStop panels with the back side up. Dry fit the panel to confirm it is plumb and level. Remember to leave a 1/8 of an inch gap between the HardStop panels and trim, cove base, and any other obstructions. Mark any areas where there will be cutouts, such as outlets. Thoroughly clean the wall. Apply a 3/16 of an inch bead of adhesive to the back side of the HardStop panel in the pattern shown with a pneumatic or electric caulk gun. Next, apply a bead of adhesive 1 inch from the edge of any cutouts on the drywall. Immediately apply the HardStop panel to the wall. Keep in mind that panel seams must be offset from the substrate joints. Install the panel by positioning it into the trim. Remember to leave 1/8 of an inch gaps. Confirm the panel and trim are plumb and adjust if needed. Keep the panel aligned in position until the adhesive dries. To support the panel, install temporary panel support in a location that will be covered by the cove base. Secure using low-profile washer head screws through the oversized holes. Use an extendable hand roller with 3 roller heads and a medium, even pressure across the entire panel. Roll from the center out. Clean excess adhesive with acetone. Then install the next trim piece. Place painter's tape on all exterior corner trim edge joints to hold them in place while drying. Install all panels and trim pieces as you move in one direction. Once all panels are installed, cut out all other openings such as outlets marked on the panels. Use 1/4 inch diameter plunge router bit to route a small, approximately 3/4 inch diameter hole in the center of the outlet area. Then, route the entire opening with a 1/2-inch diameter flush trim router bed. All corners must have a 1/4 inch minimum inside radius. Follow the adhesive manufacturer's drying time recommendation. After the adhesive is dry, remove the drywall screws and install the cove base, following the cove base manufacturer's instructions. For more information, visit formicadocs.info or call 1-800-FORMICA.